Welcome back, my bodacious butt buddies. Um, I have returned, and I've left a little bit of a cum stain as a welcoming present, a welcome gift, a wrap of sorts. Anyways, I have the song Manike from Thank God. Never seen the movie. It's a Hindi song. Well, technically it's a Sinhalese song, but it's a Hindi song as well. Stuck in my head. Very, very, very good. You know, a bit odd because the Sinhalese did massacre many, many, many Tamil people, but specifically the government. But hey, they finna make fire lyrics, fam. So here I am. Oh shit! I don't even have my fucking. Oh no! I don't even have my reference pulled up. We are continuing. I'm just gonna have some filler words for those of you who actually listen. Many of you will skip ahead or just completely exit out, which is completely fine. I don't fucking need you. Get the fuck out of my channel. But please stay. I'm desperate for views and subscribers and money. Uh, Today we are doing the artwod sketchbooking course, and I'm going to be drawing plants. Yes, plants. That is what I'm drawing. Cool. I found a plant. Wonderful. I'm gonna draw this. The focus is on rendering, right? Shadow shapes, all that. Good, 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 good. But I have not really much of an idea on how to do that, so I may actually start adding some rendering practice. I know I say a bunch of shit like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Honestly, there's not enough time. It's so fucking sad, bro. I wish I could draw for 3 hours a day, but I can really only manage an hour with my schedule, right? Work, gym, piano, art. Plus, I need to sleep for 8 hours. Plus, I eat for an hour or two, right? One of those hours that I eat, I'm also working, but still, it's not incredibly easy to manage many different hobbies, along with a not a 9 to 5, but still at least relative decent amount of hours, right? And a relationship on top of all of that. So I am a god. Bow down to me. Okay, let's begin. Let me actually. Oh god, I guess I can rest my hand like this. I don't need to fucking rest it here. Thank goodness. So I guess a good thing did come out of these fucking rings after all. But let's create my little top right picture. I most likely always end up making these way too small, but like that one was tiny. Look at that shit, bro. I tried fitting a fucking shack in there. Disgusting. God damn it. Okay. See, that type of line is the goal, but for every single line and every single angle. So it's difficult. Hmm. Okay, I obviously made this way too small because there's so much detail, but this is great. So this is the art of simplifying detail. So let's do that. And it points over here, maybe? Okay, so we have something like this. This is an interesting looking flower. I don't know if I can even call it a flower, to be honest, but it's pretty cool looking, actually. It's got these little thorns almost. You can see that was a mistake because I didn't mean to draw over, but it's what it is. And again, I'm just creating this for my little top right shite, right? Ha! Top right shite. I'm a genius. And I'm obviously taking more creative liberties. But I honestly just need to figure out if I'm even doing this right. Because it is difficult, I'll be honest. Especially when you don't really know what you're doing. But I'm going to do my best. Like, I need to figure out what's going on here first. So we have something like this. This is actually a really good exercise with the ribbons that Broken Draw does. Honestly, it's a really good exercise for practicing that, because we got something going like that. It's coming down like so. Again, curves are actually the most difficult part. And I know it's probably harder for the viewers to see what the fuck I'm doing, just because, well, it's not like you can see my reference either, and there's no way in hell I'm editing it in because I'm too lazy. So, suck my, what do the kids call it? Yes, penile contraption. I think that's what they call it. Back in my day, we used to call it a penile subtraction, as in they'd cut your dick off if you talked about your dick. Very scary times, I'll be honest. I don't miss the 1800s. Okay, so that's already very off. Like, very off. And I'm sure those of you who are watching can tell that this is not what a fucking flower looks like. But did I ask? Did I fucking ask? Clearly I did. Ah, this is also a mistake. Nice, lots of mistakes happening. Very good. But the rendering is what's more important. At least for the purpose of this, for this, I guess, fucking task. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I have to kind of make things up there. And there you go. This needs to be a bit thicker. Okay. Now we got something like that. So I'm clearly doing a great job. Let's just add a bunch of these as well, these thingies that are... I mean, this is honestly a really, really cool looking flower. Not gonna lie, it's very cool looking. I just need to do it an iota of justice, which I most likely am not doing. But I am learning. That's my cope, right? I'm just in a learning mindset. I'm not trying to make it look good. I'm just trying to make it be. Alright, that was pretty deep. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so there's some rendering to do here, but I'm going to take a break first. Yeah, this definitely looks very convoluted. But it's such a cool looking flower, goddamn. Yeah, very cool looking flower. हाँ तुमसे प्यार है मुझको हाँ. That's the song that's stuck in my head. Manhari Tanhari Sakamari Priyatama. That good. I think those are the lyrics. I don't know the fucking second verse, obviously. Okay, now we have something guanin, and it's guanin quite well. It's quite intimidating how well it's guanin. Whoever fucking took this picture, I mean, this flower is beautiful, but the picture is actually composed very well. Also, I just typed in flower, by the way, on Pinterest. I don't think this is AI. Hopefully not. I've heard AI has overtaken Pinterest, and I've already noticed that as well. But I would like to, I mean, depending on who's watching and during what year you're watching, it's probably very normal to be aware of all these things. But in my time, even though I am more on the upfront of AI, as one might say, when it comes to knowing about it, because I need to know about it for work and all that shit, it is still very new in the public's eye. And people are very opposed to it, especially artists. I am indifferent. I mean, I'm indifferent to it as a tool because I use it for work, but I understand that it's taking away a lot of jobs from artists. But at the same time, I'm really hoping people will still find merit in human-made art. I mean, human art literally is human-made for as far as we know, right? Fucking alien civilization, all that wonderful shit aside, as far as we know, art is a human experience. Art is not art; it's a generation, right? It's image generation is actually what it should be referred to, but it isn't right now. It's just referred to as AI art, which is also not helping because that just pisses artists off even more, obviously, right? Like Antonio from artwod, he is vehemently opposed to AI art, and for good reason, because the thing is, there's also a lot of people who are being very hostile when it comes to its existence, and I think that this is being attributed towards quote unquote tech bros or some shit, right? Who and people who just never had the skill, or not never had the skill. Sorry, that is incorrect. Never put in the time to acquire the skill for art. And I get it. Like if you want a convenient thing to be made, bless me, you would most likely, in terms of convenience, I understand it's probably easier for the average person to just get something generated for them, right? But it does put artists out of jobs, for sure. It does put them out of jobs, and it's the disrespect that comes with it too, not realizing the amount of work that it takes even to get to this point. You know, it takes a lot of work. Look at what I'm doing, bro. I'm fucking garbage, and it's taken me 2 years and 3 months now, almost 4 months now to get to this point. And this is me, 2 years and 4 months of an hour a day, basically, roughly, or I give or take 15 or 16,000 hours. But and even for me, it's taken a very long time to just get to a mediocre level of skill. Can you imagine those who've dedicated their lives to it? To be essentially sidelined, you know? It's obviously not a good feeling. And I understand the anger. But you also have to think about it from a business perspective, right? Businesses just don't care about us, unfortunately. They only care about the bottom line, which is revenue. Good old revenue. In fact, that's all I care about. Please give me money. That's my fucking tagline. Yes, I am equally as bad as a corporate scum I abhor. Isn't that the beauty irony of it? The beautiful irony of it, actually. Not the beauty irony of it. That doesn't make any sense. No, anyways, like, I guess jokes aside or whatever, yeah, AI in this day and age is becoming more prevalent. It's kind of obvious that it's going to be huge, right? Unless, of course, they stop funding it. That's a big thing. You know, the funding is huge. If it doesn't get any more funding, it's not going to get any more fun. You ding? Ah, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. This is what's going to retain my audience, my commentary, not my art, of course. Not my extremely slow, tedious art, but the commentary. They will all stick around for the top tier commentary. And years from now, when I'm millions and millions of billions of subscribers in, they'll be like, he was the one. He was the one who changed how commentary is done when it comes to art. He pioneered the draw and talk for an hour formula. It's incredible. This man literally created an entire genre doing the most lazy fucking thing possible. Genius. It's actually really interesting how I've seen nobody fucking do this though. Why is nobody? Literally, why are none of you cunts just drawing and talking? Like, I get it, audience retention. Nobody has a fucking attention span anymore. They're all retarded. I understand. For I too am one of the retards. But seriously, it's so easy to do this. I was so worried about having my voice out there, and I thought I'd be doxxed and traced back and all that shit. And it's very possible that could still happen, of course. But then I also have to wonder how much of a life do you really have if you care about some random person, right? Oh, they said a thing I don't like. Oh my god, I have to know who they are so I can let everybody know they said a thing I don't like. Incredible. You're a fucking you my friend who is attempting to dox me. You truly are someone with lots of things on their plate. You have to search up my IP address. You have to enhance and zoom multiple times. It's incredible. It's incredible what you have to do. Also very pathetic, but it's incredibly pathetic. That's what I'd like to think. You just like I am a pioneer of this YouTube formula. You're a pioneer of being incredibly pathetic. You should be proud of yourself. You know what they say? There ain't nothing like. What do they say? There is no bad publicity. Yeah, until you get caught jelking in the bathroom next to a bunch of kids. Then, my friend, that is great publicity. Depending on who you ask, of course. I actually don't even know what the fuck I'm drawing here. What is this thing? Probably should have analyzed the form more. I'm gonna leave it as is for the time being. Just finish up the rest of the flowers. Nanhari Priyatama. You guys should really check out this song, it's really good. Manike, Manike. I really hope my dad doesn't come in my room to ask something random. Because then it'd be like, Dad. Yes, because I'm so whitewashed, I say dad, right? Dad, you're coming into my room. Please, that's my job to come into my room, not yours. You must come onto my room. And this thing is like this. And then we got a little bit of it. Ooh. Oh, look at that, bro. Is this man actually using line weight? Holy shit. Incredible. Okay, and then I'm just gonna... Yeah. So there's like a flower here too. This is very difficult. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna render this, I'll be honest. But it's also very fun to do, so I have no complaints. Sukamari Priyatama, as they say. There you go. Yeah, my girlfriend's gonna be like, "Holy shit, you're so obsessed. You're still fucking talking about it on your YouTube videos, bro. Get a fucking life." And I'll be like, "Don't make me beat you, black and blue in Minecraft, right?" Okay, let me take another break. This is so fun to do. Okay, now we have to figure out our blacks, our whites, and the yellows and the browns, as well as reds, depending on how tan you get. So, well, first and foremost, this is all sorts of fuck. This is very dark, like this shit. So what can I do? Should I just do this? It's experimentation, so we'll just have to see how it goes. We also have to remember my lines aren't gonna be fucking incredible or anything. Okay, that looks really messy. So perhaps this isn't the best thing to do? Then again, Antonio did mention just implying shadow, filling in the blacks. Right? It's funny, my little thumbnail sketch is probably gonna take up more than half the video at this point. So, I mean, it's not funny, it's actually very sad, but. Yeah. And then this is also very dark. This has like a lot of polka dots and shit in it. So I guess I'll just have to work around the polka dots. Or it has a polka dot pattern, more like. I just realized I moaned. I didn't even. I fucking do that all the time to the point I don't even know if I'm doing it anymore. Kill me. I think this we can just keep as completely dark. But this was a fuck up. Who knows if that works? Ooh, who knows? Who knows? I am experimenting with my fate. Okay, and then let's see. We can do something like. Right. Can even do some over here. Oh, but that does add a lot of texture. It's pretty cool. Oh wait, I have to remember the form, or there's no point. I should really just blacken this all out. Otherwise, it's gonna get very muddy. I think that's better. I can't tell, to be honest. The fucking light is shining down on this shit so brightly. I literally can't tell. Okay, cool. And then it's kind of like going inwards. Like that. Okay, and then we can just add a bunch of these little polka dots that exist. I'm not gonna be able to capture all of them, but it's just about getting the intent across, right? Again, I would like to state I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying my best to understand, but I'm just figuring things out as I go along. This is the darkest part over here. So I guess we can increase that. And there's also some dots down here. We can make like some tiny ones, I guess. No, but then that's gonna clutter it, right? I want it to be readable, whatever the fuck that means. Readable, let's go. Readable. Woo. Readable. Readable. And then this one's like that. Fuck. Whatever. Let me think. There's so much more to this, obviously, in the reference. But maybe I can just outline the top, right? Make it a little darker, add some little bumps or something that isn't originally there, but to showcase that, hey, there's a lot of shit going on here. And then slowly taper it out. Right? There you go. Okay, now you can just keep the flowers kind of going like that. That is what it looks like, thankfully, so I'm not fucking it up too much by doing such thin lines. Is very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. Same here, right? Shit. So bad. But I'm trying. I have to keep saying that over and over. Right? But I'm trying, guys, but I'm trying. Okay. There you go. This one has a little bit that. And then there's like a little bit of this type of rendering over here. Little dots. And then, let's see. There you go. The back is, well, to be honest, what this is just following the contours, right? So I just have to highlight. There you go, like that, right? Well, fucking too much highlighting. Jesus Christ, I fucked that up. This is, ignore it, ignore it. Oh god. Oh god, ignore it. Well, rather than ignoring, why don't we just commit? There you go. Now we can say it was supposed to look like that. Even though it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but... And it just looks bad now, but... We can leave that behind us. Okay. Trying to think here. Very difficult to do, obviously. Something like that? Kind of. Kind of. Rendering is so messy. The worst part is when you render but you don't know why. And I did ask in the Discord, and somebody gave me advice, but it's like I'd already... Oh shit, did I touch this camera? No, I didn't. I've already done that advice, and the thing is, it's fucking Drawbox. It's always Drawbox. Oh, do their texture advice. I don't like it. I just don't like the way they explain textures. I don't like a lot of the way Drawbox explains things in general. Right? They take something very fun like art, and yes, we can say, oh, boxes, blah, blah, are boring. Clearly not, as you've all seen. I've been drawing fucking clusters of boxes, and you can make them look very interesting. Drawbox is just exemplary in making them not so interesting. Right? I'm not saying it's not informative. I'm saying it's not interesting. There's a difference. Right, and y'all, the dick riders will come out in full force. Actually, no, they won't. I'm a tiny channel. But when I'm a huge channel, they'll retroactively come out and shit all over me. So I can't wait for that. No, I just don't care for it. Like Drawbox is the reason I started drawing, and for that I really have them to thank, right? Like they're the reason I even realized how important fundamentals were. But at the same time, pee pee poo poo. You know what I'm saying? No, they're okay. I enjoyed them for what they were, but Artwod is new best friend. I'm, hmm, is not going accordingly. Well, I really messed this one up too. I just don't know what I was doing there. I don't know what I was trying to do with the form. I didn't understand it as well as I thought. Maybe I can fix it, right? Maybe I can pretend like I was just going to make the vines. Guys, these are just vines, right? Oh god. I'm definitely fucking this up more than I need to because my lines are so messy. It's what it is. It's what it is. But yeah, you know, you live and you learn, right? Amateurs will look at this and think, "Wow, so many lines, so good," or "Wow, like it's very intricate because of all the lines." But those who know what I'm trying to do will be like, "Wow, bro, you're really fucking this up, aren't you?" And I'll be like, "Yep, really fucking it up." That's a bit better. Rendering is difficult, which is okay because it's supposed to be difficult. I'm not gonna let a repeat of this happen here. Let's just really be careful with the line work, right? There you go. And I am done, I think, for the time being. There's like some fucking. Maybe I should really add these, right? So you know, like this is like shit that was supposed to be kind of coming out. Sure. Now it just looks more messy. It was actually very clean here before. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Sure. Okay, I think I made it worse, but it's what it is. I am at least happy that I drew it, right? Drawing is drawing. Can't really be too dissatisfied with drawing. Also, actually, I think I'm just going to keep my sketchbook like this moving forward. This is actually very convenient to work with. I thought it would be difficult, but it really isn't, so it's not bad. But obviously, a lot of the reasons why this is difficult as well is, as you can see, this is my hand. I have a very small hand as well, let it be known. As you can see, the sketchbook is tiny and my hand fucking fits on it. Right? I have very tiny hands. But you can see, look how thin this tip is, right? Like how fucking tiny this little drawing is. It goes to show that yeah, it's really good practice for the line work. So again, I'm pretty happy. I think this is for what the detail I tried to put out. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Let me do one more thing. There you go. So you know, like this thing kind of ends like there. There you go. I kind of want to fade out the background maybe. Like this needs to come in the light. composition could have definitely. I mean, that references composition is great. The way I brought it about in real life could have been a lot better. But maybe I could do something like this. Now this is an edit I'm making. Let it be known, it's an edit that I'm making. I think that makes it stand out a bit more, right? Just kind of blackening everything out. the ultimate hack. This is actually supposed to be a stem, by the way. This thing here. I'm pretty sure everything is just lost in translation at this point. But, and like this thing as well, was supposed to be in the background. And so was this that I drew over here. But now everything is just lost in translation. It's getting worse and worse the more I fucking keep adding to it. Jesus Christ, bro, leave it alone. Oh my god. Number one tip for artists, i.e. giving to myself, is please stop overworking. I can't help it, I'm going back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's some good shit. Fuck it. This thing doesn't deserve to be like this either. Blacken it out. When in doubt, black it out. Right, that's why I spray tan it. Fuck up my joke. That's why I spray tan my dick every day. Although being as brown as I am, is it necessary? Probably not. But I do have insecurities. If it's not black, it is not whack. That doesn't even make sense. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I can't even tell if this thing looks okay. Probably doesn't. I tried keeping a little bit of the whites there, because, you know, that's what Antonio did. Why did he do it? Do that? No idea. I'm just gonna get rid of this. There you go. Okay, I'm literally just gonna stop touching it. Let's just... Oh wait, no, I wasn't gonna do that. What am I doing? Leave it back like this. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break. Let us all pretend like this drawing was not overworked. Just fucking leave it as it is. And again, my little holder is blocking it, so I can't even see if it's fine on video. But I'm gonna take a little break. It'll be fucking hilarious when those who click on the video will think this is another tiny drawing that I'm doing, and it ends up becoming 80% of the video itself. It's just a fucking tiny little drawing in all this white space. Wonderful. Okay, let's find another reference. Oh, well, I guess I could say the name of this plant. Wait, somebody responded. Is this AI? What's this plant called? AI. Oh, what the fuck? I was drawing an AI plant? Bro, everything's looking very real. I did not realize. Holy shit. That's crazy. It genuinely... I mean, I'm very well aware what AI is capable of when it comes to its photorealism, but it is actually insane how legitimate this looks. Now it makes sense how something kind of blended... Now I see it, how some things blend together. And it's a... Is it nonsensical? I don't know. This could very well be a plant in real life. That's crazy. Oh well, guys, I was drawing an AI plant as a reference. Feel free to fucking thumbs up and give me money. Thank you. Okay, let's look for something that's not AI. Hopefully. Now I can't trust any of these fucking references. Jesus Christ. Bro, this is just green plant and black pot. This can't be AI. This can't be. This is a fucking. Oh, it's displayed. Okay, but this is also a very boring reference. We need something that looks more interesting. Mushrooms. Everybody loves mushrooms. Okay, this doesn't have comments, but this looks very real. I feel as if there's a lot of detail going on in the grass and shit, so it must be real, hopefully. Okay. Well, I guess I will make it this big. And I guess I'm drawing for an hour and a half today, because this will take me a bit longer, I'm assuming, right? Because this already took me 40 minutes. And now I'm about to draw something bigger. I was gonna make a fucked up joke, but I don't know if YouTube would take kindly to that. I too have my limits. Not out, off video, of course, on video. But those of you like me, all you have to know is the color of my skin and what I said previously. And the joke will come to you on its own. It will jizz all over your face. Oh god, I narrowed this. Very slightly, but you can see it makes a difference. Okay, I gotta. This is the most retarded fucking angle in the world, but yeah, see, if you can draw like this, you can draw like anything. Evidently. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Difficult. Okay, well, that was an attempt. Why am I putting my pen back? I just made the outline. Okay, so this drawing is a couple of mushrooms. Okay, let's start by setting the background this time around. Actually, no, but let's start by doing the outline of the mushrooms, actually. Man, this song's really stuck in my head. Okay, something like that. And then it's like, wee. And then it goes on like, And then it's like, wee. And then it's like, Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Shit, did I make this too, I guess I'm gonna have to make the cap a bit narrower. So how would one do this? There you go. I guess. This is basically the stem, right? Just gotta figure out how to make it look nice. Oh shit, I think I accidentally made that line, but thank goodness it was a straight one. Okay, so we got something like this. Basically an ellipse, but it's looking a bit downward, which is pretty cool. NGL fam, NGL, the goal, as they say. Damn, I made this fucking stem way too thick. Holy shit. I guess it's good. It's gonna be good practice for rendering, right? It's gonna be the good for rendering. Maybe I can salvage it by doing a little bit of, like, slowly make it thinner. Will that work? If I just slowly made it thinner. Right, but try to make it a bit more organic. It's like, oh, it's getting a bit thicker, and it's slowly getting thinner. And then now it's getting thicker at the base. I guess. Kind of worked, right? Oh, that song is really stuck in my head. No, 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 no. Mile Harry, Town Harry. Okay, and then it's like, wee. little bit of that, a little bit of that. And a circle, pow. Oh my god, a drawing. There's like little bumps and shit all over it, so I'm making a creative choice to creatively choose things. Because that's what it means. You fucking idiot. That nice little. Well, it was a nice little until I fucked it up. Come on, Biggie. Just give up, guys. Never choose to draw with a brush pen. It's just pain. I'm sure when I'm good with this, I'll fucking go back to jizzing over what a good tool it is and why everybody should learn it. But for the time being, never ever draw with this ever again. Okay. Textures have been made. Like little bumps and shit here. Wee. All about implying detail, right? I'm implying so much detail. Oh, baby. I'm implying that there detail. You'd have to be a special breed of retard to watch my videos. And I believe you are the one. You can be that retard. I can't wait till Reddit finds me problematic. His use of the R word is concerning. Well, I'm a legal R word, okay? My friends have been calling me that for years. So clearly I have a right to that word, okay? I'm taking it back. I'm taking the history of that word back to my birthright. You understand me? But it's hilarious how advertisements and all that shit, and just, the current day and age, it makes people so afraid to say things. But I am fearless. Look at my pen, and look at my skin color. Oh, fuck. Look at my skin color. See, if I did this, you'd be like, oh, he's pink. Well, we can't feel empathy for him. He's pink. But if I do this, and my skin color looks so much darker on video too, it's actually, I'd say it's pretty accurate. But yes, it's gonna make everyone's brains explode. But I thought he can't do that. Well, guess what? I'm granted immunity purely because of all my excess melanin. It's humorous. You people, that's right, you people gave me the power that you so fear. I have no idea what I'm doing here. My lines are so wavy. This should have been something like, yeah, this is what fucked it up, this one right here. But it's okay. That mistake will be lived with, unfortunately. There you go. Now I'm back in black. Wee, back in black. Also a great song. Just by putting random lines everywhere, I've been told I can imply detail, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Whoa, look at all this detail he's implying by putting down a fucking line everywhere. Oh my god. Is this an art god? Possibly. Possibly. I just gotta figure out rendering for this. Which may have to be following the form, of course, but I have to think about it. Ooh, no, this one has a little bit of a curve. Okay, and then it curves like so. Something like that. Again, this is all just bullshit. I have no idea what I'm doing. For 2 years of art, I definitely should know more than this. But I don't, and I'm learning. Because I focused only on form, perspective, and line. And now it's biting me in the ass. And it will take time. But I'm not a rapper. Okay, what is this form? Oh, okay. So it's something like this. Cool, I see now. I just have to think about it as that type of form. I see. Everything makes sense now. Though I wish I didn't make those lines so damn thick. Cool. That makes a lot of sense now. But is this not like, yeah, it's like this actually. It's not everywhere either. It's commonplace, these shadows, but they're not everywhere. And again, now the perspective I think is gonna look a bit off, but I think I fucked it up again. Maybe it is like this. It's okay, this is how you learn, right? This is gonna look a bit wonky, but it's how you learn. Do I learn? Possibly not, but it's how you can learn from my mistakes. Okay, and now it's turning again. Cool. Now I gotta be really picky about which ones I choose. And these ones aren't that difficult. Yeah, it's like every other one in the reference, so I'll just do every other one. You might be asking, how do you know that it's like this? Well, in the reference, it's curved, right? A curve is basically just, like a curve like this is basically just half an ellipse, which is just following the contours for a cylinder. Really shit example as always, but one day you will figure it out. And by you, I mean me, because I'm talking to myself. I'm just a crazy person. I'm just a dog. Don't even try the line. I'm actually a Rottweiler. I mean, as inaccurate as this does look pretty cool. NGL, fam. NGL. Cool. This is really fun to do. I'm not gonna lie. I can see how art is therapeutic when it comes to rendering specifically. God damn, bro. So you're telling me I just have to get good enough? That I can just be good enough? And art will be fun? I mean, art is always fun, to be honest. It's just about our mindset, right, guys? Right, guys? Please say yes. If I find out that mindset doesn't matter, I'm gonna fucking die. Okay, so it's clearly a bit darker there. And there's some space here. Okay, that does look pretty cool. That does look pretty fucking cool, actually. And let's just add a bit more where it's necessary. Here. Cool. Okay, let me take a break. Yeah, I don't mind if this takes a bit longer today. This is so fun. And I am learning and I am trying my best, which I think is the most important part, right? Yes, confidence. It is. That's some good shit. Okay. And there's like flowers and shit here. I guess I should do that afterwards. To what extent am I attempting to render this? Not to a decent extent. Damn. This might end up being a long episode. It's already been 55 minutes. I could just finish rendering this mushroom and then come back and then make next time my final sketchbook page, like for this day, right? Because then what's after this? Artwod workout. Ah, yes, I'll be back to crazy scooters. Wonderful. That's going to be very fun. It's going to be very fun, actually. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll finish rendering this, I guess. Well, let's render the darkest parts of this first, right? Well, there's like a little fucking thingamajiggy here. And there's like a little that here. And there's like that there. It's actually going a bit more down. I'm just looking at the shadows of this. There's a little thingy here. Right? Okay, cool. So let's see. This ellipse is like that over here, obviously. Horizon line is somewhere here. And then this is the bottom. Actually, no. Wait. Where is the horizon line? It has to be here. We can see the top of this. If we were just to take this as a giant cylinder, even though obviously the bottom of this is sort of curving inwards. Let's just... There you go. Something like that. There's just like, I guess, let me just add a couple of these. It's basically just little rendering. And then it dies off around here, actually. There you go. And that's basically the brightest part of this mushroom. Right? This part right around here somewhere. There you go. Cool. It is what it is. Maybe I couldn't have done. Maybe I didn't need to do that, but I did do it. What the fuck do I do now? Nothing, except because I've done it. God damn it. Okay. So yeah, I think it's like this. Well, we can say that this definitely is a really dark part here. It's basically this is dark over yonder, and then everything else is in shadow. So, I mean, everything pretty much is in shadow here, and it's also just darker in general. So, if I were to follow Antonio's advice, I would do something like this. Because it's actually, is this rim lighting? Is that what it's called? Where you can see the edges, right? And it kind of goes like that. This is the shadow. Not the shadow, but the blackest part of this. Kind of comes like that. So if I were to follow Antonio's advice, I would essentially just make this all black, right? Let's see what that looks like. There are white spots here, so I guess I could just highlight them. Right, there's like a white little spot here, maybe a little spot there, maybe a little spot like that, and then yeah, basically that's it. Maybe like that as well. Nah, I think I'll cover that one up. But yeah, thing is, I don't have a thicker brush pen, right? So I'm sure this would be a lot easier to do with a thicker brush pen, but at the same time, maybe it's also open to more mistakes, right? So yeah, it's like all black here. This is where like the dirt is, so we can, I guess, leave some random little areas because there is a bit of dirt there. And again, please, if you are watching and you've gone this far, to be honest, if anybody ever gets this far, it's definitely going to be much later down the line. And at that point, I'll be much more skilled, so your advice will be useless. But please also do comment for those who are watching later on and are beginners, just like I was at this point, right? Who are at the same point that I was. And leave a comment for them. You know, and it's actually possible that I'll still learn something from you. There's no such thing as being too skilled to not learn something. I'm sure some dickhead in the comments will be like, actually, if you're at this skill level, I'm sure that a beginner can't teach you anything. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know exactly what I mean. Yeah, brush pens are so difficult. Oh. I cannot wait for when I'm good enough and when I'm essentially a master 20 to 30 years from now, and people look back at these videos and they're like, holy shit, he was right. Anybody can do it. Literally anybody can do it. You know? And perhaps it sounds a bit egotistical, but it's good to have a little bit of ego as well, my friends. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? Think about that. Right? If you aren't unashamedly, I don't know how to fucking pronounce that, but if you aren't unashamedly confident in your ability to get to a level where you can perform and to work towards that level, then who will? I've had my friends have kind of joked around about my art and my pursuit of art, right? I have my friend's girlfriend is naturally very good. I've probably talked about this before, but she's very good, and she's always shit talked to him. I'm like, haha, no, you'll never reach my level. But now, when I draw, she just nobody really wants to draw when I want to draw anymore because I've, in their own words, gotten too good. But for me, I'm doing it because I love it, right? When I want to draw with my friends, I want to do it because no matter what our skill level is, I just want to be able to do that with my friends. It's as simple as that, right? Just partake in this wonderful activity known as art. Now, how does that look? Maybe it doesn't look too good, but if I start doing something like this. Yeah, and this is basically where it again, maybe this isn't the best way to render. I don't know. Like, a lot of this could seem very disjointed. I'm well aware that perhaps this doesn't look readable and all that stuff, but I'm just learning and practicing, right? Isn't that the whole point of this? So for me, this is all just an experiment. That's why I'm not attached to any of these anymore. I used to be so attached to my art. But if there's a word of advice I can give to you as someone who is only 2 years in but has been trying their best to practice all the quote unquote right things, is not to be too attached. Like, look, I fucked all of that up. I literally fucked all of that up, right? We can objectively say that I fucked all those lines up, but it's okay. I've moved on. I'm better than you. And yeah, it's just like, again, I keep this angle is so hard for me to keep that perspective going, like my hand the way I'm holding it. And that's okay. That happens, you know. Yeah, like this doesn't look amazing, but it's mine. And I love it. And if I want to make this an even more seamless transition, I could even do something like this. Right? I could literally just fill this cross hatching, give it some texture. Like, look how muddy those lines are. But you just gotta keep going and keep believing in yourself. Because if you won't, who will, Datebayo? Who fucking will? Believe it. I do have a bad habit of holding my pen too tightly as well. But hey, I guess that's something, right? This mushroom does look like something someone would at least snort. So hopefully it has brought about fond memories for you, as well as given you an opportunity to relapse. I know it has for me. Isn't that what we're all looking for? Opportunities to relapse? Let's make this a bit more of a crusty mushroom. Put some more of that crust on that shit. Ta-da! Alright, let's add some shadow to that crust. There you go. It feels as if something's missing. Well, this part's technically supposed to be the darkest, so what I could literally do is just this. Yeah, that's what it is. This part is supposed to be the darkest value in the reference. Right, second to this, I think these are basically the same, so might as well just make them both black. So I can just take the parts that I haven't rendered in yet. Of course, following the... Go back and make sure it follows the contour. There you go. And this is supposed to be the darkest part, so I can just do something like that. Does that work? Does it work? I guess I need something here as well. I think. Again, like it's so possible to have fucked this up. But if I just make these a bit darker, should be fine, right? It's good practice in fine lines as well. I feel like I did fuck it up, but that's okay. I will leave it as is, I'd like to think. Anything more than this could likely result in even more fucking it up. Actually, wait, I have a really good idea. I think I know exactly what to do to make it seem as if I didn't fuck it up. Let's just turn it into an ellipse. There you go. I was like, that's the darker part. It's coming out. It's likely that it doesn't look better anymore. Probably looks a lot more cluttered for sure, but it's all an attempt, right? Yeah, something like that. But now, how does that bleed into it here? I guess I could do something like this. Right? Something like that. I can't tell if that looks okay, but I think it does a decent job at blending it. Probably made to do a little bit more here, right? Okay, cool, whatever, it's done. I think I'm gonna leave it as it is. These are all just experiments at the end of the day. So, with that being said, it took an hour and 13 minutes to draw a shitty plant and a shitty mushroom. But through that, I have learned a lot. I have experimented a lot. Actually, have I learned anything? Maybe. Maybe. I'm doing my best to understand shadows and the like and form, so maybe I have. But maybe. Hold up. Maybe this should be it. I mean, if this silhouette is outlined, maybe it would showcase the cap more. Let's see. Did that make a difference? Probably not. Should probably fill all these little gaps in here. Okay, I think that's okay. I mean, ideally I would have... give me a minute. Okay, I think that was my dad. Yeah, it's okay. It's what it is. I don't mind it. I will learn and do better. Of course, that is all that matters. So for the time being, I mean, I think this looks relatively three-dimensional, right? So for the time being, thank you all for watching and all that wonderful shite. What the hell was my... Okay, it is As always, keep drawing and please give me multiple currencies. Thank you very much. Goodbye.